Right, well, we got fantastic music coming your way all throughout the course of this show. But now we're going to hear from our Command Sergeant Major over at Zama. Go ahead and say hello, Sergeant Major.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name's Command Sergeant Major Billy Norman over on Camp Zama. How's everybody doing out there?
And I'm sure if they could answer back, they would say, doing really well, but we've got some questions. So on to today's agenda. I was looking over at some of the stuff we want to talk about. And it is cherry blossom season, or cherry blossom season is coming up. But we have some sad news, right?
Yeah, we do. I'll talk a little bit about that. So although, it's actually a little bit about, I want to talk a little bit about the coronavirus, give a little bit of an update.
Sure.
So although there are currently, first thing I want to highlight that there's currently no confirmed cases of COVID-19 on any of our Army installations throughout all of Japan. We are taking this issue very seriously. We are in constant communication with our medical and public health command professionals. We want to provide our community with the latest information. In order to do that, we held a couple town halls recently. The first one was on the 25th, and then the second one there was on the 26th. It was a great opportunity to take, a lot of questions, from the community, and then we were able to address various concerns that they brought up. So we put out regular updates, also on our social media pages, and as well we push out the latest health protection conditions information from USFJ. So we are approaching this issue with an abundance of caution, but so with that in mind, the decision was made to cancel, like you said, our annual Cherry Blossom Festival, which had been scheduled for March 29th.
Gotcha.
So with that in mind, we're continuing to evaluate all of our MWR programs that are coming up in the future. Just taking a look at that stuff, we're evaluating everything that's coming up, just taking, that into consideration for our community. We're using a very deliberate review process to look at, the locations of the activities and any potential risks and impacts on the mission and the community. Although we hate to have any cancellations of these events, we owe it to our soldiers, DA civilians, Japanese employees, and the rest of the community to provide, safe and secure environment for everyone. So, I want to make sure we take care of everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is a bummer not to be able to go to special events, but it's more of a bummer to get sick and to put other people at risk by having so many people gathered together. And you said that if we want more updates about what's going on in Camp Zama, that we can follow the social media. So that's on Facebook, and just search Camp Zama, and folks can probably find the social media page for the installation.
Yeah, definitely. So, first thing, I recommend that they reach out to their chain of command first. Definitely everything that we're definitely try to message, we get that to their chains of command first. So I recommend that they go there first, but then definitely our Facebook page is www.facebook.com/USAGJ is our Facebook page. Everything, our PAO section does a great job getting everything updated there. So, the latest and greatest is they can find it on our Facebook page. So yeah, I recommend going there and liking that, and getting the updates with that.
Right on. Well, we'll continue updating the community. We're going to have Command Sergeant Major on with us for at least this entire hour. So stick around for more information from him. When I was younger, younger from a great big world. Now you've got me, Nevermore, here on the radio with Command Sergeant Major from Zama. Now, we did talk about the coronavirus and some updates on that. And now we're getting some events that are still taking place despite the coronavirus. So we've got some tennis. Are you still with us, Sergeant Major?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't know if you were just calling me old there, but yeah, I'll talk about tennis.
Yeah, sure thing. Appreciate that.
So something that we're not going to cancel, so I want to highlight that. It's actually a part of our intramural sports program. That's actually one of our most robust and competitive programs that we have, and it's one of the things here. It's intramural and team events that we do here that encourages our soldiers, civilians, and MLCs. It's a great way for them to stay fit, and it's a great way for them to represent their unit and their organizations through the Commander's Cup program that we do here on Zama. This event's taking place. It's coming up on Saturday, March 14th, and it's going to be a singles tennis tournament. It will start at 9 a.m. It's going to take place over at Zama Middle High School, the tennis courts over there. This event will have both men's and women's divisions, and it's actually going to be no cost for participants, so that's a great thing. It's open to military personnel, retirees, DA civilians, AAFES employees, JGSDF personnel, MLCs, and also family members of if they're 18 years of age, but they must be high school graduates if they're 18. So yeah, come on out. So in order to participate, you must register first. The deadline for that is Thursday, March 12th by 9 p.m. And then the easiest way to sign up is to visit the front desk at the Yano Fitness Center here on Zama. So go ahead and register there. And then please keep in mind that community participation is what keeps these sports programs going. So I highly encourage everyone to, if you're interested, to sign up and come out and support these events. So yeah, please come on out.
Well, it's kind of a big deal, whenever you don't have much else to do, you can still do sports, you can still meet up and at least do that, right? Yeah,
definitely. Hopefully we have good weather, and it's good to get some good competition going, and like I said before, it's a great way to kind of stay fit and good competition. So it should be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the good weather and lots of participation then. Folks, stick around. You're still going to hear from me, Nevermore, and also Command Sergeant Major. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully you're not running in circles. Just stay stationary and listen to the radio. That's the best way to do it. Via Nevermore, you can say that I said that. So we're still on with the Command Sergeant Major over from Zama, and we've got two more events that we want to tell you guys about. So I did let you know that we're going to be having a big trivia event. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Sergeant Major?
Yeah, definitely. So back in January, Colonel Matalski talked on the show, and he talked about live music we regularly feature at the SHA Club. So this month, we once again have two bands that will be coming to perform. The first band is called Gene Beam, and they'll be playing this Saturday, March 14th, beginning at 8:30 p.m. So Gene Beam, they're a Motley Crue cover band, so they're perfect if you're looking for a night of throwback 80s rock. You'll probably can expect to hear some of the classic hits, some of the Garrison Deputy Commander's favorites like Shout at the Devil, Sweet Home, Home Sweet Home, and Dr. Feelgood. And then on Saturday, March 21st at 8:30 p.m., again at the SHA Club, they'll be welcoming, they're called Rubber Rosa Band, and these guys are also a cover band, but they specialize in all kinds of old school rock. The flyer, you can find that in the Bugle magazine, but it looks like they play everything from Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, ZZ Top, and also Eric Clapton hits. The classic rock, I guarantee these guys, they'll have something that you're going to enjoy. Also, another cool event that SHA Club has, they have Trivia Night, which they host 2 Fridays every month, and those begin at 7:30 p.m. So this month, the Trivia Nights are Friday, March 13th, and again, March 27th. So there's no prizes, but if you consider yourself a trivia buff, it's a great opportunity to get a team of friends together and just have some friendly competition. So the clubs at Zama and SHA are always hosting great events like these for the community. So I encourage everyone to come out for a good time. But just want to highlight that because these events are held at the bar portions of the clubs, that they're for adults only. So, yeah, just keep that in mind.
Gotcha. And I heard that we have something going on. There's an egg hunt extravaganza. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's right. So, I just want to highlight that. So next time that will be on, it won't be till the second week of April. So the event that we'll be having, it's happening the early next month. And as you all know, Easter is in April, and it's one of our most popular events every year for children in our community. It's our annual Easter egg hunt. It'll be happening Saturday, April 4th at the School Aid Center on Sagamihara Family Housing area. Our MWR does an outstanding job putting this event together every year. So before the egg hunt, there's going to be, a bunch of music, bouncy castles, face painting, and a lot more. Rick Bosch, make sure you stay out of them bouncy castles. They're for the kids. But, it's going to be a bunch of great events out there for everybody. Then, of course, the main event, which starts at 11:15, the Easter egg hunt. We're going to have 4 different egg hunts, different age groups. The first will be for 0 to 3 years of age, then 4 to 6 years old, then 7 to 9 years of age, then finally 10 to 12 years old. So we want to give every child the chance to get as many eggs as possible, and believe me, there's going to be plenty of eggs for everyone. If you've never seen it before, our MWR folks, they scatter literally hundreds of eggs out across the field for each age group. So I guarantee everyone is going to have a basket full of eggs when they go home. Our CYS and MWR programs, they work together every year to bring this great event possible, to bring it together for our community. So we appreciate everything they do to bring a taste of home, from the States here to Japan for our community. So it's always a great event. So, please put that on your calendars and come out to take part in it.
Well, it's good to hear. That's a little ways away, about a month away, but still planning ahead and making sure that the families have really special memories for their kiddos. I know that I always enjoyed going to those when I was military brat myself. So. Yeah,
it's definitely it is one of the best events that we do, for the kids, and it's I think one of the highlights that parents like to get out there too. Great event. Easter is always a highlight, and it should be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it as well.